Hey everybody, and welcome to the Bullshit Party! And in this one, we're going to be taking a close look at the new podium vehicle that the classic Walton L35. Yep, that is a mouthful. If you haven't seen my videos before, in this one, we're going to be taking an in-depth tour of the exterior of the vehicle, the interior, going to Los Santos Customs, customizing it, and ultimately, I'm going to be telling you if this bad boy is worth getting from the Lucky Wheel or not. And with that out of the way, let's start with the 360 on the vehicle while I give you some facts about it. First and foremost, the vehicle, if it looks familiar to you, it's because it's based on the real-world, well, early 90s Chevrolet S10. In-game, it costs a pretty penny, even though it doesn't really look like it. It costs $1.7 million almost. And in terms of interactivity, this is what you can do with the vehicle. You can, wait for it, open both of its doors, the hood, and the tailgate. And this is a beautiful engine. The vehicle was released with the San Andreas Mercenaries update, and yeah, it's a fairly new vehicle that I'm really excited to have on the Lucky Wheel because this is its first time. Now, that's basically the exterior taken care of, so let's just close everything back up and jump in and look at how the interior looks. And something that I didn't mention before is that this vehicle, well, it's a no-brainer, but I just wanted to mention it, is an off-road vehicle. As for the way it sounds, not bad. Now with that, let's see what type of drivetrain we are dealing with here. And since it's an off-road car, chances are it's going to be an all-wheel drive, and yep, chances are correct. It is an all-wheel drive car. Now with that, let's go to Los Santos Customs and customize the Walton L35. And as always, on our way there, I will be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of it. As I said at the beginning of the video, this is my first time driving the L35. Let's just call it that from now on, because the classic Walton L35 is just too long. So, this is my first time driving it, and I gotta say, for an off-road vehicle, it's not horrible. Probably my favorite off-road car is the Cara 4x4, but that's just because I really like the F-150 in real life. This one, honestly, so far not bad. Acceleration is decent, traction is decent, the brakes are kind of horrible, the turning is interesting, and I gotta say, I'm really enjoying seeing my guy just, you know, wrestling with the steering wheel. It has this weird quality that it's almost slipperier than most vehicles. It's almost like you're driving on ice. It's weird. And also the center of gravity feels very high, so yeah, you're not very stable on it. But other than that, it's a pretty cool vehicle. I gotta say, this one reminds me of the physics in GTA 4, the way the vehicles behaved then. So it's gonna be really interesting seeing what we can customize on this one. And there's only one way to find that out, and that's to go in Los Santos Customs. And of course, as I said before, this is an off-road vehicle. And as for how much money you can sell it for, you can sell it for, well, $11,000, which is honestly not that bad. So let's repair it and upgrade all the performance options up front so we don't forget anything at the end. Let's just blow through everything. And of course, we're going to do the turbo and transmission. Whoops. There we go, transmission. And wow, we have a lot of customization to do. So let's get started with the front bumper. Now, these are all the front bumpers we can choose from. And I got to say, I am already liking some. Ooh, I like some of them more than others. I like the chrome ones, so let's go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna go with chrome on the rear as well. Heavy duty chrome doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it is what it is. Well, given the option, of course, we're gonna go with the side exhausts, like a G-Class. Well, not really, but you get the point. The fenders, something we can customize, and even though the first ones are kind of horrible, I gotta say, chrome is better. Now let's see, what else can we do here? We can customize the front grille a little bit. We can also make it a little bit chromey. So let's go with this one. Kind of looks like an H1 Hummer from some angles. You know, the grille part, not the actual car. Let's see, the hood we can also customize. Can we make it chrome is what I want to know. The snorkel, by the way, I don't want to burst your bubble, but it doesn't work in GTO line. So whenever the engine submerges, the car basically, well, craps out, to put it lightly. So this is just decorative. So yeah, probably gonna go with this one. Yep, money like toilet paper. The liveries. Here are all the liveries we can choose from. And, well, I gotta say, I kind of like what Rockstar gave us here. It's very discreet. So, unlike most videos, I'm actually gonna be keeping it for this one. Oops, already have that one. License plate. We are gonna be going with the... Yeah, let's go with yellow and black. It's kind of the discreet option. The roll cage is something that we can also modify. I don't know why you would want to set on this, but it's an option, I guess. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the non-option. Or rather, the standard. Or maybe this one. Maybe this one. Now, let's see. Roof. Can we remove it, is what I want to know. Okay, we can put some extra lights on it, which is always a benefit, especially if they work. Side skirts. Okay, so there's a... We're gonna have a step there. And it also makes sense, because you don't want to burn yourself touching the exhaust. Okay, this one is practical, I like it. Suspension, you can slam it to the ground. Kind of ridiculous, considering it's an off-roader. Although the center of gravity, as I said, was a little bit high. No, I want to keep it as high as possible. The tailgate. Let's see what we can do with the tailgate. Okay, I have no idea what's happening here, so let's just go with the non-option, because we're trying to save money here. The truck bed is something that we can also modify, just a little bit. Ooh, we can put an extra set of lights on there. Interesting. I wonder if those are all gonna work. I guess we're gonna find that out when we exit Los Santos Customs. For now, let's just focus on putting more lights on the vehicle. As you know, more lights equals more better. Now, the wheels, I'm actually happy with those, and we're already kind of running out of budget. So let's just go and tint the... I don't want to tint the windows. I like seeing my guy just wrestle with the steering wheel. So we're going to be going with this, and it's time to respray the vehicle. And as always, I asked you guys, the viewers of the Bullshit Party at YouTube, in a poll a couple of days ago, to suggest what color to make the vehicle in the video you're watching right now. And for this week, most of you suggested black. So we are going to be making it black as soon as I find the respray option. As always, thank you so much to everybody that voted on the poll, and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on next week's podium vehicle color pick. Now let's see, where's the black? Let's see, we have different colors. Some of them look really cool, I gotta say. Ooh, interesting. But we are more interested in the black. Let's see, the secondary color, probably gonna go with something matte, even though it doesn't really matter. Oh, it's the springs. This case, so let's go with chameleon, something free. Ooh, this one looks cool. This one looks even cooler. Yeah, honestly, you can't really go wrong with free. So let's just go with the free chameleon here. The trim color, maybe red, although it looks kind of out of place. Maybe we're gonna go with something gray on the inside. Even though it, maybe this one, diamond blue or gray. And with that last piece of customization, this is how much you can sell it for right now. Let's get out and see how it performs. And the sun is settling, but that's okay because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a lot, almost 10 headlight thingies that all light up. This is the best vehicle of all. Look at it. It almost looks photoshopped. How are the ones on the rear supposed to work, by the way? I thought that would be kind of displaced so they can all shine, you know, together, but they're kind of in front of each other. Interesting. Now, let's see how it performs. We already know it's so wide, just the light emitting from this thing. Look at this. I can literally see the top of the building from here. It's crazy. It's making like daylight outside. And even though it's still kind of daylight, you know what I mean. In terms of the way the vehicle performs after fully upgrading and customizing it, I gotta say, so far I'm not seeing much of a difference. Acceleration, still decent. Top speed, from what I can tell, good. The weird handling is still here, which is, well, kind of expected considering we didn't lower the vehicle. I'm assuming if we had lowered it, it would have been a little bit better, but who knows. I gotta say, I was really, really surprised by the customization of this. As you guys know, and as I said numerous times in this video, more lights equals more better. So, Yeah, that's cool. Getting this for $1.7 million, I'm not sure about, considering, well, it's $1.7 million. But getting it for free this week from the Lucky Wheel, I gotta say, it's a pretty cool car. And if you don't know how to get it, go to my YouTube channel and check out the latest Lucky Wheel Podium vehicle win. And, well, it's really simple and really easy. That kind of brings us to the end of the video. Is this worth getting? Yeah, from the Podium vehicle, definitely. Spending money for it, probably not. And, yeah, thanks so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Let me know what you think of this car, well, truck. And I'll catch you all in the next one. What am I doing? More lights, more better. Now to answer the age-old question, is it gonna be a good off-roader? Honestly, better than I was expecting.